Dream cars, right? Because it got to be a dream, but you got to be able to touch it. You got to be able to feel it. You got to be able to smell it, because it's coming to you, whatever it is. So whatever it is that you're dreaming for and hoping for and wishing for, go out there and find it. Find the future of it. Not very many, unless you own Toshiba, LG, and those type of things, right? If not, your TV and that Netflix and Hulu or that cable is not making you money. It's better off. Look at this.
Yeah. You saw when it was in the middle line, you don't want to trade, right? You don't want to put in there because you don't know which one is going to go up or down. So you can go to another one.
How old are you, Dravis?
14.
14?
Yep.
If it, anytime it's in the middle, I want to put buy or sell because you never know what's missing. So a new thing that I call it, in the middle, I call it a mystery buy. So in the middle, you don't know what about it. Yeah. Okay. So then basically, oh yeah. So they have like every time frame for like 15 minutes. I go between a minute.
Alright, I got you. I'm going to share my screen. So I can be showing both of you all. So you see my screen? Here we go. So I'm a researcher. So I researched every single thing. And the first thing I did was go to YouTube. And I typed in how to make money from home. A ton of different stuff came up, like a ton of stuff, like legally and illegally as well. But a lot of stuff came up. But what caught my attention was this guy called Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know if any of you know about them on the line, but he talks about the cash flow quadrant. He, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But he talks about the 4 legal ways to make money, and there only being 2 sides of money, right? You got the left side and you got the right side. And what he showed me was that on the left side is where 95% of us fall. 95%. And what is on the left side of money? Those are your employees, which like a lot of people on the line. Nothing wrong with that. But when you're an employee, like I was saying earlier, it's time to get that time back. You're always trading your time for money. So even when I was in the military, you know, all my pay was based 24/7 on what's going on, but I missed a lot of my older nephew, right? My younger nieces. I missed a lot of them growing up because I was busy trading my time for money. Auntie couldn't be there a lot, right? So you have to think about it. The jobs, you can't pass down to your loved ones. You can't pass down a job. You can't. So you have to start looking for a different source of income. Nothing wrong with having this, but don't let this be the only leg that you have. No, we have to have multiple streams. If you have a nose with everything that's going on, with just one stream of income, it's not going to fly. Because if we come into this predicament again, it's not going to work, right? So what else is on the left side of money? Self-employees, right? So when I think about that, the first thing I did as well when I went on YouTube is that I went ahead and started becoming an Uber Eats driver. And I was like, this is great. Now I get to do what I want to do. I get to make up my own hours. This is lovely. I did Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, all you can think of, I did it. Because I knew I couldn't do a regular 9 to 5. So I was self-employed, or I called myself self-employed. But what I realized is that I was still trading my time for money. Because if I didn't deliver any orders, I didn't make any money. So I had to think of something else. I had to start thinking outside the box of something that I can do that will bring in some money while I'm not really just sitting there, not depending upon me being there. Whether if you're a beautician or a barber or whatever it is, when you're self-employed, if you're not there to provide those services, then you're still trading your time for money. And we're just getting older. Just getting older and older, even though, you know, I know young stuff, but we're getting older and older. So that's when I got to the right side of money. So when it comes to the right side of money, you think of your business owners, your Amazon, right? Jeff Bezos, he's got stuff that he owns, even owns Whole Foods. You got your Tyler Perry's on all different type of studios. That's great. So then I started thinking, okay, I wouldn't mind being a business owner. But then I started really thinking, okay, now I got to be in charge of people again. I did that when I was in the military. Now I got to figure out a business plan. Now I got to really get up and figure out exactly what I want to do and have investors and all this kind of stuff. That wasn't for me. If you can't tell, I'm a very chill, laid-back person. What I'm wearing right now is pretty much what I wear all day long with my yoga pants and some tennis shoes. That's pretty much it. So I had to figure out something that I can work with as far as that, right? So I needed something where I didn't trade my time for money, something where I could be comfortable, something where my income did not depend upon someone else. Yes, think about that again. I needed something where my income did not depend upon someone else. So that's when I found out about this 1%. Only 1% of the world take advantage of this. 1%. And if you're on the line tonight, like I said, this is a great place for you to be. So whoever invited you here, you should go back and thank them, because I told you what you're getting this evening is stuff I don't normally share. This is a brand new presentation. I don't normally share this stuff. So the investors. So you think of investors, you think about real estate, right? And some people think about stocks. So I started looking at all that. I said, okay, cool. Real estate, I was like, I'm gonna need a little more upfront money for that, so I can't do that. Stocks, I was like, okay, but what happens when I buy into this stock and it starts to go down? What happens then? I lose money. So that's when I came across what we're all here for tonight, is Forex. Forex stands for the foreign exchange market. Now, once I started learning about the Forex market, things started to change. Like, for those of you that know me, know that I came from not too good of a place, and now I'm able to spend more time with my nieces and nephews. I'm able to make their dreams come true. I'm able to have the resources and tools to help others and to help my people and to pass down that generational wealth to years and years just after me, right? That's some powerful stuff. So, but some of you don't know what Forex is. This is why you're here, right? So I'm gonna give you 5 different things on Forex. So one is stocks, as we know, are companies. You know, when a company gets onto the IPO, then it started to go up. It's like, yes, it's good, right? So stocks are companies. Forex are currencies. You can trade indices, which means like your US 30s. You can trade stocks on the Forex market as well. But Forex is mainly foreign stuff, all the currencies. So you have 2 differences there. Another difference is, like I was saying with stocks, you make money when that stock shoots up. So if you was to buy a stock at $20 per share when it came out, like, great. Now it jumped up. Let's say it was Amazon. It jumped up like $5 a share. Now you're like, great. But some news came out or somebody found something wrong with the products, and all of a sudden that stock went down. What happens to your money then? You lose your money. So you're still limited on your money. And you're here tonight because you're tired of being limited, right? Versus on the Forex side, you can trade stocks over there as well. It's when something is going up, it's like, great. But when that recession hit and everything started to drop, in the Forex market, we still made money. Because with Forex, you profit whether something is going up or something's going down. And I'm going to show you how to do that here tonight. Another thing is that with stocks, you're limited again. Nothing wrong with them, 100%, but you're still limited on your money. With stocks, if you got off work at 5:01 p.m. Eastern, you got to wait until the next day to put in your order for your stock, right? But with Forex, it is 24/7 if you include cryptocurrency. I'm going to say that again. It is 24/7 if you include cryptocurrency. That means if you get off work at 5:01, you now can still trade, no matter what time of day it is. You can trade at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is, you can still trade Forex. So now you're opening up. You're starting to really grow your money because there's no limit on it now. There's no limit. Nobody can even tap that out. Another thing is that with Forex, it's recession proof. What do I mean by that? When everything hit with the main pandemic, you know what got stopped? What shut down for a moment? The stock exchange. But you know what didn't? The Forex market. We were still profiting in this whole recession, right? And I'm going to show you how to do that. So the Forex market is recession proof, some powerful stuff. One more thing, because I don't want to just kill you with the research facts, right? But I'm a researcher, so I like to get that out there. So last thing is that with the stock exchange, with the stocks, it's a $3.3 billion industry, right? Versus with the Forex, it is a $6.7 trillion per day industry. I'm gonna say that one more time. $6.6 trillion per day industry. So how many zeros in a trillion? Now, when I ask this question, I normally ask for people to come off the line, but this time I know a lot of us don't know that, and it's not our fault because a lot of this stuff we were not taught in school. So congrats to you for having an open mind and being here tonight to learn this. So there's 12 zeros in a trillion, 12. So imagine only getting like 1% of that. Wouldn't that do good for your family? Wouldn't you be able to now be able to buy that home, pay off that car, pay off all those bills, go on that trip that you want to go on? Well, when everything is over, right? That would be so good, right? So that's amazing. So it's a $6.7 trillion per day industry. So now you know you're wondering, okay, well, how did you get into it? So after I found all this out, I was like, okay, cool, I'm ready to trade Forex. So the first thing I did, I went back on YouTube, how to trade Forex. And I found a ton of stuff. And I'm gonna share my screen. One of the things I found, of course, was where to trade Forex at. So I'm gonna show you, because I'm a very visual person. All right, sure, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so as soon as I went on YouTube, they was like, hey, download this app called MetaTrader 4. I was like, word, okay, cool, I can do that. So that's what I did. And when I downloaded it, this is what I saw. Me not knowing anything about trading Forex, anything, this is what I saw. So I was totally confused. And I didn't have, because I'm like, okay, I learned from this video, okay, what do I do next? Then I found another video. Remember, I didn't have anybody to ask, I'm just going on YouTube. So I found another video, and it's like, okay, you know, look at the charts, recognize the patterns. Then I saw this. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool. This look like, now when you learn a foreign language, and you're like, okay, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it'd be nice if I had someone to show me. That's why I ran into the roadblock at. I didn't have anyone to show me. So I was on YouTube learning from all these people, but I couldn't reach out to any one of them and say, hey, you mind taking me one-on-one and showing me? That's when I came across the IM Mastery Academy. And what made me come across them is because a friend of mine was showing how much profit he was making. I was like, cool. And I learned he was trading Forex. So I was like, you know what? I want to do that too. So when you're looking into this, remember, everybody's not credible. So you have to be careful who you follow. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you trust the person who invited you here. So like I said, I came into the IM Mastery Academy. From here is where I learned pretty much everything it is that I know. I have been trading Forex for the past 3.5 years, but it wasn't until I came across this academy where things really start to make sense. So one of the first things you do, which you'll get access to tonight, is the academies. So one of the first academies, so remember I told you, you can trade Forex, you can trade binaries, you can trade stocks, you can trade cryptocurrency, you can trade all of that back here. But what if you don't know exactly what all that stuff is? So this academy is your foundation. This is like your first start in school and you're like, I don't know which class to go to. This right here, everything's laid out simple, straight to the point. Because Forex is not hard at all, but it's not easy, but it's definitely not hard. It's just something new. So the way that this lays it out, we're going to start with Forex first. I know a lot of people are here for Forex. When you click on here, you're going to enroll, just like you're enrolling in class, but you get access to all of this tonight. When you scroll down here, the very first video is what is Forex. Now, when you look at these videos, remember, this is $1 billion school right here. So you're getting it from the best of the best. So these videos are not nothing you can find on YouTube. Trust me, I tried. I tried everything on YouTube, right? And I couldn't find that type of stuff on YouTube. So you got people that actually know what they're talking about to speak with you and teach you. We're not gonna play the video, because we're here to sound anyway. But that one video is 4 minutes and 41 seconds. To go through this whole academy will take you 3.5 hours, although I would not recommend it because I want you to comprehend this stuff, but not stay stuck back here. So this is the academy. This is like your foundation. This is your training wheels for your bike because you need to understand what it is. So when I talk about pips, lot sizes, when I talk about calculating different stuff, when I say, hey, the spread is this, the bid is this, you don't know what that is yet. But this right here breaks it down for you to the T in 3.5 hours. So it shouldn't take any more than 3 days to complete this, which I know a lot of us, when we get off work, we spend more than an hour just scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, catching up on Netflix. But imagine taking that same time and learn the skill set you can pass down to your loved ones or make more money or make us, get your side hustle together, whatever it is. This will get you there. So next, remember I told you got different academies. So that's for my Forex. After we go through this, we're gonna go through some strategies. So as well, because I know I have binary people on here as well, and this comes in different languages. So you see here, I'm gonna be looking at Spanish, German, because I wanna see how it sounds in all kind of languages, you know? I wanna open up some different parts of my brain. So you have Forex, then high frequency Forex, that's for my binary lovers. So when you click on here, it's the same thing. If you don't know how to trade binary at all, or even if you do, that's the power of this. When you come back here, it explains every single thing. It tells you what is binary and even gets you down to the nitty gritty and starts telling you about strategies. Yes, everything is broken down right here. This academy alone, if I was like, okay, this is all you get, would be enough, right? Because it's so much information back here. So next, I'm not gonna show you the cryptocurrency academy, but those are the two main ones, is the Forex and the binary, but I know people trade a lot. So now you're wondering, okay, I'm going through the academy, Rakisha, that's great. But I wanna be able to now trade, you know, with the 6 and 7 figure earnings that you talked about. No worries. We have this thing called Go Live, which is like your Netflix, your Hulu, your Disney Channel. Only difference is this make you money. Every time you click one of these professors, we're gonna say professor, they're called educators, but we're gonna say professors. I know a lot of people are more in tune with that. They make you money. This is where you're trading live side by side with someone who knows what they're doing. It's great, right? So you're trading side by side. So they say, hey, Nakisha, take this trade. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, hey, Kimberly, I don't understand what this means. And I type it in the chat. She answers it live right there. I want you to pay attention here. This is the Go Live Academy. These people have different backgrounds, and we have over 100 educators. Over 100 educators of different backgrounds, different nationalities, and all over the world in different languages. So no matter if you're from Ghana, no matter if you're from Germany, no matter where you're from, we have something back here for you. So back here, it's very simple. The way it's laid out is so simple. The first thing, got your Forex channel, got your binary channel, your crypto channel. Think of this as your TV guide. And then soon we're gonna have e-commerce. But after you sign up, right, you're like, okay, where do I start first? I don't know if you can see this here. Boom, it says, are you a new member? Click here. That's how simple this stuff is. But we're gonna show you, I wanna show you one of the schedules. Then next we're gonna go over strategies. So this right here looks just like your TV guide channel. The only difference is you're making money with this. So at all times of day, remember I told you Forex market is 24/7. So at all times of day, it is live training going on. So you got somebody at midnight, got somebody at 6 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, got my my afternoon people, my 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. All throughout the day, there is some live education going on. So now what you're going through that academy, learning terminology, you're gonna take that over here to the live educators, and then you're gonna trade side by side with them at different times of the day. And for people that still work, after you finish this, you won't be working anymore. But people that still work, these sessions are recorded. So you don't have to worry about that. They definitely are recorded. So we have that, right? So now we're gonna go over some strategies. I know a lot of you are like, okay, what about the strategies though, Makisha? And I told you, I never ever show the strategies on my sessions. But today, tonight, you know, lucky for you all. So you got your academy, you got your Go Live educators. Now you're like, okay, how exactly do I put all this stuff into play? I'm glad you asked. So we have strategies. I'm going to show you how many strategies we have. This is not even all of them. This is just a few. So see, it says choose your weapon, which is your strategy, because the strategies are all over. So first with Forex, we have over, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different strategies. So if you don't vibe with one strategy and it's not working for you, switch to the next. So the first strategy I'm gonna go over is our particular AI system, where you don't have to worry about anything. So as soon as you get started with us this evening, you can get access to our harmonic scanner. The harmonic scanner is an AI system. When I say AI system, you know that means it's super smart, right? But what it does is it scans all the Forex pairs in the market for you, even some Bitcoin. It scans all of it. So you don't have to worry about, okay, what pair should I be trading today? Who cares? Because you have this. You have your cheat code. Those that like to play video games, you got the cheat codes right here. You don't have to worry about what none of this yellow looking thing mean, what the candles are. You don't have to worry about any of this. Because this AI system is giving you the answers. So for example, what I mean by it's giving you the answers. For one, it's telling you it says entry. You might not be able to see it, 'cause I'm doing it from my cell phone. because you can trade from your cell phone. You have to have a computer. But it says entry. I would take that entry number, because you're paying attention, for those who had that MetaTrader 4 open, I would take that entry and put it over into my MetaTrader 4 for the price. Then I would take my take profit. Remember, this term I just learned in the academy. I would take that take profit, which is telling me to get my money, and plug it into the MetaTrader 4. Then I would cover myself, because we teach risk management. So when I first started, I lost a lot of money because I didn't know anything about risk management until I got into the academy. But that stop, which stands for stop loss, says that if you put in $5 into a trade and you don't want to lose any more than $1, that stop is like, hey, the market's reversing on us. It's time to go back. And boom, you don't lose any more than $1. Some powerful stuff. So this is something, as long as you know how to copy and paste, this strategy right here, is it. Some people really, really bank off of this particular strategy, because this one here is over 87% accurate. But remember, we have a ton of different live educators that put their extra sauce on this particular strategy, and now you bring it up to over 99% accurate, which means if you took 20 trades not knowing anything, you got off this call, you're like, hey, I'm ready to get started, give me access to this AI system, and you took some trades from here, you can be profiting this week, as long as you pay attention. That's it. This is just copy and paste. So I want to show you another strategy. That's the copy and paste. Remember I told you we got over, what was that, once I said 8? Look at that. I'm going to show you one more on the Forex side. Then we're going to switch to binary. Because remember, I told you, they told me to download the MetaTrader before I did that. It's like, hey, look at this chart. I didn't know what that stuff means. So over here is another strategy. So say for instance, you're like, I can't really get the hang of the AI system. I don't understand how to copy and paste too well. It's okay. We got another one called the DeLorean. With this right here, it breaks it down even more. Because whatever your type of learning style is, we have a strategy for that. So here. So these are called candlesticks. See in red and blue? The red and blue are called candlesticks. Why? That's what they call. So if you see the red candlesticks, that means a sell. The market is selling. You see blue candlesticks, that means the market is in a buy. So I'm going to zoom it out some so you can see here. If you pay attention, you see that this little arrow. This little arrow in here in the middle. This arrow is telling you, hey, put in a buy. And when you see that next candle, you see it shot up. This is a live market. It shot up. So I came over here to this strategy. It's like, hey, the blue arrow means buy, and a couple of indicators as well, and it shot up. That's all I do. That's all I do. Before 10 a.m., I've already made my daily goal, because all I'm doing is coming back here doing this. That's it. That's it. Just steal, copy, paste, profit, right? So now you can take this, and it was like, hey, NZD-CHF is a buy. All you do is go over. It's actually still a good trade. My MetaTrader 4 people right now, paying attention. I would just come back over here to my MetaTrader 4. I will find me a pair. Remember, you learn all of this inside the academy. And I would look for that particular pair. It's not on here, so I'm going to do another pair, just an example. Once I put in new order, and I would just place the numbers in here. That's it. That's all I'm doing. So some powerful stuff. So remember at the beginning, I said when I first came on here to learn Forex, right? This is what I was told to do. I saw all these different numbers moving, and FYI, this is a live market. I saw all these numbers moving, but I didn't know what to do with it. So then I was like, okay, let me look at a chart. Just play around with it, open up a chart. Okay, I do not know what any of this means. But then I got started in the academy, and it all made so much more sense, as well as me having someone there to ask my questions to. That's what it's all about. We have a community here. So it's about more than just the I Am Master Academy. We have an actual community called the G12. And I have people right now that's on our team, and they just text me. We'll do a Zoom call just like this one, and I will answer their questions when they have questions. Because that's what it's all about, teamwork. Because it's not about just me succeeding. My whole goal is for everyone on this call is to learn these strategies as well as learn how to trade on your own. That's the whole goal. I want you to learn how to trade on your own. So another thing here is another strategy. So you're looking, this whole time you're looking at a whole different strategy as well. Remember I told you there's a strategy for every learning style that you have. This particular one right here is set up for my 15-minute time frame, right? So let me see if I can do a little line. So what if I told you that if you understood that when this red line here crossed over this yellow line, it goes up for a buy. And it works almost every time, because we can't guarantee the markets, right? Right here, again, this long red line, see all those green candlesticks shot up? Because it crossed over that yellow line. That's a whole nother strategy you'll learn soon. That's a whole nother strategy. So that's all for my Forex people. But then I know I have my binary people on the line too, right? So for my binary people, because I like to do it all. So this is a demo account, so don't get alarmed, it's a demo account. So somebody said, hey, you should learn binary too. So without the academy, I came over here and I found a binary option, right? And I was like, okay, what did I do? I guess I just hit a green button, right? Or do I just hit the red button? I didn't know exactly what to do. So it was getting very frustrating. So in the academy, remember, you learn every single thing. They have a strategy for that. So we're gonna come back over here. That's all you do. See how simple this is? I'm clicking one button to get to everything. So this stuff is that's how powerful this stuff is. So as soon as I log in, I'm gonna show you now the binary strategy. So you're gonna click on strategies again, because remember, we have a lot. So the first time was Forex. Now I'm gonna show you the binary strategies. So HFS is high frequency Forex. So one of the strategies that we have, then also till you see DCX, that's real cryptocurrency. Have strategies for that. IBO, those for the people that want to take this a whole nother level and build a business from it. We have stuff for that as well. We teach you train you on every single thing. So if I was to click here, remember this is the binary side, which you can kind of use as well to trade the Forex, but it's got a little differences to them. So say for instance, I came over here. Remember, it only tells me the trades that actually are in profit. So let's find another strategy. You get 3 different strategies over here with the binary. So right now it's not being called, which is a good thing. So if you know that, okay, the scanner isn't called in anything, there's not any trades for you to take right now. And you get 3 different ones. You got the pickpocket, which are all based on different indicators. Let me see, I want to see if I can find one for you all so you can see. But it might not be available. So you normally scan every 30 minutes. Okay, here's one. So you see it says entry price. And this is my binary. And down here you see these notes, say USD CAD. It tells you exactly if the candles are above these 2 different colors, search for buys. If they are below the colors, search for sales. This is powerful stuff. And it tells you how much time has passed between it came out. So you know, hey, 4 minutes has passed. If you went for a 5-minute binary time frame, you're like, okay, I can still take this. And we have so many different options. Look at that, Euro USD. It tells you how much time has passed. So you learn everything that you need inside this academy. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing for a moment. There we go. So everything that you need to learn, because people always want, okay, how do I learn? How do I learn? Remember, trading Forex, binary stocks, whatever it is, it's all mindset. It's 90% mental. Because the strategies are here. As you see, we have a ton of different strategies. But the main thing, which is why it's called I Am Master Academy, because it's about who will you become. Trading will bring out the best or the worst in you. It's all about patience. You really got to start focus on your reason why you're doing this. Because my reason why I started was for my niece and nephews. I want to have some kind of skill set to leave behind for them. And if those of you, if you're not following, make sure you go follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You'll see that I teach my nephews. I taught a 16-year-old, and now he's teaching a 14-year-old. And you know what the 14-year-old did? He taught the 6-year-old. So what am I doing now in place? I'm passing it down generation to generation to generation. Some powerful stuff. It's like this trading can go so far for you. It's amazing. So I know you're wondering, okay, this is great. I love the fact that we have the academy. I love the fact that I can trade with 6- and 7-figure earnings. I love the fact that I have a community that if I have a question, I can just reach out and ask somebody. I have a whole community. You have a question, you ask inside the Facebook group. Whoever your sponsor or your mentor is, you would ask them. Whoever invites you to this call, you would ask them. That's how simple it is. You're not alone in this because we all want our whole team to win. So how much is the investment? I always get that question. But I love the fact that you all are thinking on investment. You didn't think of cost, you thought of investment. It's powerful. So an investment is only $234. $234, that's the one time. So when you invest at $234, I know a lot of people right now have already was like, nah, you know, you told me that this stuff works. It does. Trust me, it works. The $234, imagine what you're spending on lately. Some people spend it on clothes, some people spend it on shoes, whatever it is, going out to eat. Because I know a lot of us don't like to cook during this time. Me one of them. You spend it on a lot of stuff, but now you're going to spend it on your skill set. So use your job or whatever it is that you currently have income coming in. Use that to finance this, because this is what's going to set you free from that job or from whatever it is that you have going in your life. This. This is what's going to set you free. So after 30 days, I don't know if anybody's watching this presentation right now on your cell phone. If so, I'm watching right on my cell phone. I know that I have to pay a fee every month if I want to keep using the services. If I want to keep the internet, all the high-speed stuff I do on this phone, I got to pay for those services. So the same thing here. So monthly, it's only $174. $174. So 30 days later, it's only $174. That's less than $6 a day. I know some people got some habits that cost way more than $6 a day. But imagine putting that towards this. Something that's going to be able to fund 1,000 more of those habits, right? Because that's the possibilities here. I can't guarantee it because I don't know your work ethic. But as long as you're going through the academy, as long as you're listening to the person that invited you here, as long as you're really taking action on those strategies that we give to you, you will succeed. I guarantee it. Like that tuxedo commercial? Yes, I guarantee it. Yes, yes. So $174 a month. That's it. So I know it's a couple of questions. So the question that I normally get is one, how much time do I really have to put into this, Makisha? I'm glad you asked. So it all depends upon you. This is self-paced. We don't rush you through it. But we know you want to get that investment back. So we kind of, push you along so you can start trading live to get that investment back. So like I said, the whole academy only takes 3.5 hours. You can spend 30 minutes to an hour for 3 days and you're not at the academy. Now you're ready to start trading with other traders. And every single day, what I missed out on is every single day we have some type of trading going on, some kind of trading class. At 8 o'clock, so those you get started soon, at 8 o'clock, we have the Forex basics. So for all my new beginner traders, the 8 o'clock class is going to be perfect for you because we're going over the academy. And the presenter that's going to do that is phenomenal. So you don't want to miss out on that. So it doesn't take long at all. It all depends on your pace of learning. That's all. Another question I get is, okay, I don't have a laptop. Can I do this on my phone? I just did this whole presentation on my phone. All the strategies I pulled up are on my phone. So what I would do if I was you, I would still start and just go ahead and just do everything you can from your phone and build up and get a laptop or a computer if you want to, because it's possible. Because we have the AI system that's going to get you there. We have the different just buy, sell stuff that's going to get you there. We have the binary strategy that's going to get you there. We have the go live educators and a community that's going to get you there. Yes. Now another question I get is, how long does it take for me to get my investment back? I'll be honest with you. That's on you. I have a friend of mine that started, and over the weekend, all she did was go through the AI system, the harmonic scanner, and she was able to recoup her investment. Powerful, right? One of my mentors, she was living in a car wreck, and she was able to start using the scanner. Because remember, you don't know how to trade when you first start trading. You're not going to learn how to trade in 30 days. So that's what that scanner is there for. It's like your life jacket. Now, when you go swimming and you can't swim, right? You can't swim, you got to put on that life jacket, and you know that if anything happens, you go in the water, that life jacket is going to bring you back up. That's what that scanner is for, to make sure that you still stay afloat while you're learning. So it all depends on you as far as getting it back. The last question I get is, okay, how can I get started? I got invited to this call, and I love the information, and I was already ready to get started. So how do I get started? All you got to do is get back with the person that invites you to this call, and they will help you out. So now, as I close this up, and before I do that cash out giveaway, I didn't forget about y'all. I didn't. I got my notes right there. I didn't forget about y'all. So another thing is that we have 3 types of people on the call. 3. Just 3 types. One is like, okay, I was ready before I even got on this call. I just wanted to get a little more information, and I'm ready. All you got to do, whoever got you on this call, go back, thank them, and tell them you're ready. And they're going to get you signed up and get you in that 8 o'clock class going on this evening. The next person is my researcher. That was me. That's why I gave you so much details at the beginning, because that was me. But I understand you might still have more questions. All you got to do, like I said, we're a powerful community here. Whoever invited you, get back with them. Tell them, hey, I got a few more questions. And what they're going to do is get on the line with you on a Zoom call just like this, and also a mentor. And they're going to answer all your questions. Yes, you get that personal one-on-one so they can answer all your questions. Then I have the third person. The third person is no matter what I said, if I said it was free, if I said I'm going to come to your house and trade with you, they just did not want to. They just wanted to see what was going on. That's cool. But what I do want you to do, though, is make sure you share this information with a friend. So whoever invited you here, just share the information with somebody else. Somebody else might be ready to trade. One want to trade Forex, binary, whatever it is. Might be ready, right? So I want to thank everyone for being here. So for the Cash App, all I'm going to do is pick a random person. Let's see here. I'm gonna pick a random person. Whoever name just calls out to me. I'm the type of person I like to feel the energy of people. So the first one is that Crystal Oliver Hines. Yeah, Crystal Oliver Hines. So whoever invites you to the call, just let them know that Makisha said she owe you a I owe you, just me, not the person that invited you, me. I'm going to give you a Cash App prize. Just let them know that I said that, and then give them your Cash App, then I'll hook you up. So you'll have it by this evening. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in for this call. Like I said, if you have any questions whatsoever, get back with the person that invited you, and they're going to answer all your questions for you. So thank you once again for taking time out on this Monday to see what's going on and to learn how to trade binary, crypto, and Forex. So thank you so much. I wish everyone a blessed and prosperous day. And I'll see you all in the community at 8 o'clock or either on the next call. Stay blessed.
Thank you.
No problem.